does this feel? Does this feel real?
Man, this feels amazing. I feel like I'm in a dream right now.
How fond are you of MMA? Well, if you're one of the viewers who really understands the game and is a fan of Dustin Poirier, then you're just at the right video. Wait until the end of this video to know every detail about the best finisher of the match. Dustin Glenn Poirier, born on January 19, 1989, is an American professional mixed martial artist and philanthropist and the greatest achiever. Speaking of his achievements, Dustin is not only a former interim UFC Lightweight Champion, but the highest-ranked scorer in many events. As of June 13, 2021, he ranked first in the UFC Lightweight rankings, and as of November 2, 2021, he ranked fifth in the UFC Men's Pound-for-Pound ranking. Told you. Hi there, welcome to MMA Finest, and today we'll be speaking about Dustin Poirier career highlights. Please make sure to watch to the end to see who and how Dustin has been knocked out in his games and what was the result after. Also, subscribe to our channel and don't miss any updates. The 32-year-old American mixed martial artist from Louisiana has been an active participant in the Ultimate Fighting Championship and has participated in lightweight competitions too. Whereas speaking of the fighter's international debut, he started signing with UFC in 2011, but his professional MMA career can be traced back to 2009 when he first appeared in a US MMA promotion. Now, discussing Dustin's net worth, it is no less than any richest MMA fighter. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Dustin Poirier's net assets are estimated to be approximately $4 million. So far in his MMA career, he has been fighting former and active fighters. Dustin's biggest achievement was when he won a match against Conor McGregor. Yes, and since he has been compared to the legendary fighter Conor, in comparison, when looking for statistics and arguments to understand why Dustin Poirier is a better fighter than Conor McGregor, there is no place than their head-to-head record. The two have now played against each other 3 times in UFC, and Diamond won with a score of 2-1. Well, this is not done yet. Let's take a detailed look into Dustin's MMA career so far. Early MMA career of Dustin Poirier. Once Dustin Diamond Poirier is indeed one of the best finishers in the game. With his high level and elusive boxing, he's undoubtedly one of the best lightweight players in the world. With Khabib withdrawing from the belt, Poirier is likely to become the undisputed champion. Poirier received no special treatment. He was one of those fighters who climbed the ranks by defeating everyone fairly and justly. So he said, pay in full. Unlike most college high-level wrestling competitors, Poirier is one of those who started street fights and got into trouble. He started his MMA career in 2009 in his hometown of Louisiana. After achieving 7-0 record, he joined WEC's large-scale MMA promotion. In his WEC debut, he lost the game with Danny Castillo by unanimous decision. This was the first time lost in a mixed martial arts competition, but it was just a small setback for what happened next. UFC debut of Dustin Poirier. He went on to win the next game, finished Zach Millen, and then dropped to featherweight. In his first UFC game, he also played against Joseph Crispy for the first time. Poirier is an excellent all-around fighter. He showed great potential to become an elite fighter. In the next 3 games, he defeated Jason Young, Pablo Garza, and Max Holloway. His first major test was against the equally famous Chen Shenzhen. This showed that Sung Jung was better fighter than Knight and submitted Poirier through the Bravo choke. Poirier did not give up, just focused on getting better. He lost again in the game against Cub Swanson, but continued to win 3 consecutive victories. McGregor and Poirier, the ultimate match. UFC booked him to play against superstar Conor McGregor. This is a great opportunity for Poirier because McGregor has a lot of hype and he might steal it. At the time, McGregor liked to talk trash with his opponents, and Boyle was one of them. McGregor predicted that the battle would end in the first round, and Mystic Mac was delivered. After suffering heavy losses, Poirier decided to upgrade to lightweight and try to shoot. In the 155th division, he also prevented his body from losing too much weight, which is also his natural weight division. He defeated Carlos Diego Ferreira in the first round and achieved an impressive performance in his first lightweight game. Poirier looks great in lightweight, and it shows. He went on to win the next 3 games and defeated rising competitors. Unfortunately, he lost to Michael Johnson, who had lightning speed. This was an unfortunate defeat because Poirier had already built up considerable momentum, but this did not stop him from chasing the championship. Then he defeated Jim Miller by a majority decision. Dustin Poirier versus former champion. Subsequently, the UFC provided Poirier with a huge opportunity as he was invited to confront former lightweight champion Andy Álvarez. This wasn't until Álvarez's illegal knee knocked Poirier down that it became a great battle. Due to the incomplete recovery, the referee decided to not participate in the game. It made sense to fight back, but UFC booked Álvarez against Gaethje. Poirier is looking for other opponents, and another former champion is warned by a yellow card. This is for Anthony Pettis. Poirier dominated most of the game. In the third round, Poirier went all out, causing Pettis' rib to be injured. Later, he was given a yellow card against former WSOF Lightweight Champion Justin Gaethje. It was a back-and-forth war. Gaethje kicked with cruel legs. The fight may go anyway, but Poirier counterattacked Gaethje's kick in the third round, which ended the game. Poirier said that if the fight lasted longer, his legs might have given up. It makes sense to take back the unmatched battle from Eddie Álvarez, and UFC did just that. The battle was a bit bloody because someone said Poirier gave up inside the octagon. In the first round, it was an emotional process for both fighters, but in the second round, Álvarez managed to secure a dominant position, allowing Poirier to strike with his back on the ground in the corner. Álvarez then committed an erroneous 12-6 elbow, which caused the referee to intervene and suspend the game. Álvarez lost his position, and the battle returned to a standing state. After the fight resumed, Poirier slammed a heavy blow, leaving Álvarez stunned. Then Poirier continued to finish Álvarez as he defeated 3 former champions. He subsequently called for the championship. Interim Lightweight Championship. To be precise, Dustin Poirier played a contemporary match with the then featherweight champion Max Holloway. This is also a rematch. Poirier made a heavy strike in the battle, making Holloway back several times, but Holloway also had his moments in the battle. It's just that Poirier had a better shot. His knee failed to cause a cut, and his strength was even better. Khabib versus Dustin. The unification of the championship title is the next battle, which is against Khabib Nurmagomedov. Poirier's game plan is not to be cancelled and remain in combat. The problem is that Khabib's wrestling is only another level. Once Khabib knocks Poirier down, he has no answer. In the third round, Khabib got naked, asphyxiation on the tired Poirier. Rebound after winning. Knowing that Khabib has just surpassed Poirier, it was a devastating loss. The rising competitor Dan Hooker called on Boiler for a potential battle, and Boiler agreed. It turned out that this was one of the best battles and one of the best rounds. Hook hit a good ball that could have eliminated other lightweight players in the second round, but Boyle showed great enthusiasm. As the battle progressed to the later stages, Poirier performed better, while Hooker slowed down. Poirier won by a unanimous decision. McGregor and Dustin Trilogy. Since the UFC booked him against Conor McGregor, Poirier has been offered a rematch in a money battle. This is a good opportunity for Poirier to make money and retaliate for his losses. Poirier kicked in early in the fight and even wrestled to some to mix his offense. It turns out that McGregor started a dangerous battle. But as the battle progressed, Boyle got better. Although McGregor made a heavy shot himself, he still failed to knock Boyle down. Poirier continued to chop his leg. Eventually, McGregor's leg was severely injured. Poirier hit the fist he wanted, causing McGregor to be knocked down. Poirier then chased the McGregor trilogy instead of fighting for the vacant championship. Who can blame him? Fighting McGregor for the third time was his biggest gain. Poirier won most of the first round, but in the last second, McGregor suffered a leg injury because McGregor's angle gave up when he punched. Dustin Poirier will face Charles Oliveira at the UFC 269 for the UFC Lightweight Championship. Although he's a challenger, he will also become the most popular player. This was all about it. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like it and advise our channel MMA Finest. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section.